Is the current time?
We've got to... No, you can just put it to whatever is your favourite time. Ready? Look, this is how you know. Put it to your favourite time. Perfect.
Ah, 4:20, your favourite time of day. Inaccurate, what?
Yeah, because it's like 12 hours difference.
From what?
It's not really, it's like 9 hours difference, so it's like there. Ready, wait.
9 hours difference to what?
2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. You should put it 5 actually. There's one more.
Oh, I'm choking. Why do they want to collect data on us?
It's never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
No.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
Exactly 67 times 7.
This is what employee 427 did every day, of every month, of
As
every
if we do this.
And although others might have considered it soul-burning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Wait, what's 67
Though he
times
had been
7?
made exactly for this job,
Huh?
No, it's 61
was happy.
times 7. What's 61 times 7?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Want some dot tech?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Again?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why are we doing this again? Have we done this?
No, I'm going now.
When Stanley came to a set of
Just
two
escape
open
this time.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being
I
held
think it
from
was
him?
285.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Okay, that's fine.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, just escape this time because we haven't seen what happens when you just leave. So go down the elevator, go down here, and then when you get to the mind control facility, yeah, just go to the escape.
That's what I wanted to do.
Because you can try and go in the mind control facility, turn it on, and it blows up, and I don't think there's any
Descending
escape.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
He has
Stanley
to
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
all he chose is.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Shit.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Lies?
No, we escaped, yeah.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, you know, I'm getting metaphysical. Getting interesting. The two doors. It's the very first concrete piece of Stanley Parable design. Oh, it's the first hallway. See, look, where's your office? Is that your office? Yeah, that's your office, right? And then you go down this hallway, you come to the two doors.
So if there's a way that way and a way this way. Should we go up this way first? Like,
Fine.
do you have to figure this shit out or no?
No, it's just saying this is, you know, this is... Oh, wait, 15. Why does it start from 15? The cargo lift. So this is all the different parts of the game.
There's ending mod.
There's a fourth version of the ending. Press the red button. So obviously they went with the mind control center. Mind control facility. So I like this is what you get for going down escape, because like, who wrote the word escape on it?
No one helpful.
And if you press the off button you leave, and if you press the on button you die. So I'm guessing that was the exit down there. Oh, there's your desk. What different versions of it?
What's the difference?
You got 2 coffees on that one, you got 1 coffee on that one. That's the smallest version with just a coffee in front of the desk.
So where was it?
I like that he had 2 coffees, like he finished the 1 cup of coffee and he's like, I'm not going to refill this cup, I'm just going to get another cup and have another coffee.
Where was it?
I don't understand what's happening in this. Oh, the lighting. It's good light, yeah. The lighting effects. Shadows. The trailers for the game's development. Repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. The spirit of the game. Broken rooms, the voice of the narrator informing.
He's making a new version of the Stanley Parable.
Wow.
It's a big fat maze.
Such a game. The meeting room.
Where was it? Yeah.
The black door, I think. So that's where we started, but if you go up and then to the right, there's like a big black door on your left down here, I think. Yeah, the exit. Alright, let's start again.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I could have turned off the PlayStation.
Why would you do that? It tells you not to turn off the PlayStation.
No, because that's how we could have saved Stanley, but instead he died.
It's a lie, because they tell you not to turn your PlayStation off during games, because it fucks it up.
Yeah, this does fucks up the save.
So they'd make you replay.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
It's just triggering.
If you're stupid enough to
Imagine
believe
a
it.
kid did that.
Yeah, they probably did.
All of his co-workers
Guaranteed,
were gone.
I'll do it.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh yeah, that's what we did. We missed the memo. Alright, this time go through the right
When Stanley came to a
door.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right door?
Yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by
Alright,
the
we've got to look for
employee
windows
lounge
and a way out of
first,
here.
just
We've
to
got to look
mark.
for another escape route. If there's an open window, climb through that shit.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, don't do it. Don't go down here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it,
I've been this way
Stanley.
before.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Hectic.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I've already seen
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press the button.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen
It's
to
actually made out of cockroaches. Don't eat it. It tastes like pure cockroach. It's not good for you. Trust me. You wouldn't be able to live with yourself if you ate it.
Find the ticket, the golden ticket.
No, it's not made for you though. It's just delicious. Top deck.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So, he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
No.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question not.
To make the rules, I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
Can we jump out the window? There's one where you can jump out of a window, but I looked up too. And so first we have to go find door 430. We have to find door 430. So look around for door 430. And then click on it 5 times. And also, I think the phone rings sometimes. Oh yeah, look at door 30 and click door 35 times.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Wait, 425. 10 clicks. 415.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
I feel like I'm just going to wild goose.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Is he just taking me on a wild goose chase?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
It says to climb on employee 419's desk.
Clean it.
Climb.
Oh, go step on the box, yeah. Wait, the box, then the chair, then the desk? Yeah, go try from the box to the chair.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
So just taking me on a wild goose chase.
But hey, it's new content. 416. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. You're putting it all on the line.
There is no 416.
Oh, he tricked us. He's a tricky trickmeister.
In time.
See, there's no four. Yeah, you're right. Click on every door until he says something. Like, try every single door. It could be any door because it doesn't just, maybe it just doesn't have the number. Or wait, maybe try 426 a bunch more times. Because it could be 426. Try that one, yeah. Okay.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Where's door? Oh, look, maybe it is this one. No? Alright, try in this hallway then, maybe? Hopefully this door doesn't shut behind us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, well, we'll try something else then.
Oh wait, it might be in here.
Oh, it might have been on the other side. See, 412. It was on the right side, maybe. Hopefully there's a way around.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Now try everything in the broom closet. What about the top shelf?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Okay, fine.
No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
we'll
walked
go back to the
upstairs to
office.
his boss's office.
Alright, but press 888 on the thing. On the button, press 888. Press the quadruple 8.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
Just
was
keep
once
pressing
again
8,
stunned
only
to
8.
discover
Just
not an
8, yeah.
indication of any human
Just
life.
keep pressing 8.
What could it mean?
Press it again.
Stanley wondered aloud.
And press it like
to
a
nobody.
million times. Just
He
8.
began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling
Just keep
books off the
pressing 8.
shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
You did
But his
888.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the
Alright,
boss's desk.
2,
What could
8,
its
4,
purpose
5.
be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No. I just put in the thing and it said, and Stanley wouldn't just relax. He was too much in a rush that he won't let the narrator talk.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm so done with this game. I don't want to play this game.
We need to get the bucket though. We haven't got the bucket yet.
I think I want to go to bed. Over playing this. Like, what do you think you're going to accomplish playing this?
So much. We're going to be able to look.
All of his co-workers would go, "Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. I suppose you would have clicked the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of thing that warrants. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort from all. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
You're going to have to do this whole thing again.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
It's around the corner next. Yeah, just left.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Back in the other room. Oh. Yeah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This all again. This is miserable.
No, I just don't want to fail.
Now, back to door
I don't want
number
to be a failure that
437.
couldn't do it. True effort for a
Couldn't do
noble
what?
cause.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
It's just... Back. 417, didn't you say?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
That's the door through the right.
When When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Really not.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Keep going, there might be a 416. There is no 416.
I went too far.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Begin the game again.
Yeah, I did it wrong.
All of his co-workers were... Oh, please.
Yeah, can you show me where it
Just
is?
doing this for
Can
the
you find it on the video?
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Door 416 is the one with the new content. I'm pretty sure.
Now, back to door number 437.
No, look exactly where it is. Where is it? From the coffee machine, where?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
It's bullshit. It's not on ours. Go, turn back. It's the new content door.
I can't click it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Just bullcrap. Hello. Yeah.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I think I know where it is. Ready?
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Ready? Oh.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
It wasn't in that video.
Yeah, because the door wasn't
The copy
there.
machine was, yeah.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Just
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come.
I'm done. I can't play this. See?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That is just...
Here, wait, look along there, because you missed all this, look.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Ready?
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, wait, we can't go up there yet.
No. Oh!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm weak at this. This is weak.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
You don't like it.
He hoped it was.
You don't want to figure out what else is in here.
That it was.
You don't want to find out the other secrets.
You noticed my sign. Yes, I have
There's lots of them.
very exciting to show you.
God bless.
Love you.
Love you too.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature. A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.